Hey you guys, this is Psycho, and I know what you're thinking. How can I get better gear for cheaper? I know there's a lot of problems right now in Diablo with gear and not being able to get to Inferno because of the lack of gear. Honestly, Inferno isn't as hard as people are leading it to be, it just takes time. It doesn't have the same level progression as Hell, or Nightmare, or Normal. It's something that takes time. You need to build your gear to move on. You'll have to grind the same act multiple times. It's not just a linear progression. So how do you get to that Act 1? Because we all know that that's the hardest. It's really hard to get good gear in Hell that works for Inferno. So what do? You go to the auction house and purchase your gear there. It's a really simple way to do it, but the problem is there's a cap. There's a 46-page cap. It's honestly actually 45 pages and a half. And that becomes a big problem when trying to search for gear on a minimal budget. I promise you, with this way of searching for gear, you will find things for way cheaper. You can find things that have 800 damage weapons for as low as 30k. Maybe even lower, maybe higher, depends on what people are selling them for, but you definitely do not need to spend that million for 800 damage, or whatever you're looking for. So let's go ahead and look in this. Alright, so there's one big thing that is kind of obscure and hard to see at this point because you think it's kind of tied with something else. So, what do I mean? There's a page here called Max Buyout down here, and you kind of are misled to think that it's only for legendaries and things of that nature. What you want to do is put a price down there, say 25,000, and then choose what you want. So say I want a bow. Bow. Make sure it's level 60. Give it a dexterity bonus just because, and you also want crit damage. Now this will wean everything else away, and this is extremely important. Now you just found at this point in time a 637 weapon with a socket, with 77 dexterity, and 57 increased critical damage for the low price of 10k. That's so good. And as you keep searching, you can find things all up to 800k like mine was. You can do this with armor as well. And it's super simple. You go ahead and type that in, and then, you do whatever you want. What are we looking for in this case? Well, we're looking for Vitality and Dexterity, which I already had, but I was being a noob. Dexterity, and we want 100 Dexterity. Now it's going to filter through everything, and right here we found something with Dexterity and Vitality for the low price of 10k. That's super awesome. It really is. There's no reason not to look for stuff like this. And this is exactly how you go through this game, you guys, and it's extremely simple to just get this stuff. It's just really helpful, and you'll just be able to get all sorts of bonus equipment just because it. I hope this helps you out a little bit, you guys. It's definitely a great way to search. The more specific you get in a search, the better, and the best way to do that in specifics is changing the money price to make sure that you're getting exactly what you want to get. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and give it that like. If you do like the stuff I do put out, go ahead and get out the subscription. Anyways, you guys, peace out.